Hey, what's up? What's happening? Workout day. Call it a hike. But wanted to address something real quick, man, because there's certain things that never, at any point in my life, did anything really cause any problems or matter to me. I never really cared about what was going on in terms of the social norm because certain things were not going to change. Certain things were never and will not be negotiable. Those things being like, no matter what, who's in office as a president, who wins the Super Bowl, who wins the Wimbledon, the F-150 race, what have you. The non-negotiables are, I have to get up and go to work in the morning, right? I have to take care of the people that I love, right? I have to do this, I have to do that. And not for 1 minute nor 1 second, as long as I'm physically capable, is that negotiable, right? I even fought for custody within custody battles. And when we finally got to situations years later where they withdrew and the count rose to numbers like 3, 4, 5, with them not being where they needed to be after running away, I allowed myself to be detached from the situation because it was very unhealthy. And furthermore, I think in the game, I think I was 30 plus thousand in debt. Now, I had a bigger expense for that than I'd done from or had for many other things, okay? But that's not the focus of the conversation. The focus of this dialogue, which isn't a conversation unless you want to get in the comments, which you're more than welcome to, is certain things are not negotiable. And we understand that, right? So many things, if not much, is going to change. And the opportunities that present themselves going forward in the future are what is determined by things like an election, right? Prior to Trump coming in office, the country was invaded. And I say that lightly with a grain of salt and also kind of in a good way to a certain extent, only to an extent, by socialism. When Trump came into office, he wrote legislation that said that, hey, you get the depreciation tax up front. So instead of waiting 30 years, you get that benefit up front. And it's part of the reason, one of 3 reasons why Amazon didn't pay taxes in 2018, saving over $1 billion, right? So who's in office, who's in control determines the future opportunities. And you have to stay strong and be strong enough to understand that the status quo is I'm going to get mine. When you let things become negotiable, like the everyday, that's why you see the country heading in so much trouble.